Have you ever noticed that in Larva, there are almost no humans, no real dialogue, and no clear world explanation? At first, it looks like a random slapstick cartoon about two goofy worms fighting over food. But what if I told you that the world of Larva might actually be a forgotten underground civilization, and red and yellow aren't just insects? They might be survivors. Most people know Larva as the chaotic animated series created by the South Korean studio TUBN. It first aired in 2011 and follows two main characters, Red and Yellow, living in a sewer. But here's the first strange detail. The sewer isn't normal. The environment constantly changes. One episode they're underground in a drain. Another episode, they're inside a kitchen. Then suddenly, they're on a tropical island. There is no transition explanation, no origin, no timeline, almost like the world resets. Now here's where it gets darker. In many episodes, food falls from above, sausages, bread, soda cans, but we almost never see full humans. At most, we see legs or shadows. Why would a show intentionally avoid showing human faces? Some fans believe this is a storytelling choice to make the worms feel small, but others think it hints at something else, that humans are not central anymore. They're background forces, almost like giants in a post-human world. And then there's Red. Red is aggressive, greedy, and always trying to dominate Yellow. But if you pay attention closely, Red is also constantly afraid. Every time something unknown appears, a frog, a fish, even a new insect, Red's first instinct is panic. That's survival behavior. That's trauma behavior. Why would a simple comedy character be written with consistent survival instincts? Yellow, on the other hand, is naive, emotional, and easily manipulated. But Yellow is also the only one who shows empathy. In several episodes, Yellow sacrifices food or safety to help others. That's strange for a survival-based environment. It almost feels like they represent two psychological states, fear and hope. Now here's the detail most viewers miss. In multiple episodes, the background objects are oversized, batteries, electronics, metal pipes, and they look abandoned, rusty, and unused. This isn't a clean modern world. It looks worn down, almost post-apocalyptic. If humans were still fully present, why does everything feel neglected? And think about the silence. There is almost no real language in Larva, just sounds, gasps, and screams. It's like communication has broken down. Some theorists suggest that the show is designed to be universally understood without dialogue, but symbolically, it could represent a world where structured society no longer exists. Midway through the series, we see them transported to different locations, including a city and even a desert island. But again, no explanation, no continuity. It feels less like travel and more like displacement, like they are constantly being thrown into unstable environments. Now let's talk about the island arc. When Red and Yellow arrive on the island, they are alone, completely isolated. The setting is bright and tropical, but there's a constant sense of danger. Predators are everywhere. Food is scarce, and their rivalry becomes more intense. This arc feels less comedic and more survival-focused, almost like the show is testing them. And here's something extremely strange. Despite all the chaos, Red and Yellow never permanently die. They explode, get flattened, burned, eaten, and they always come back. That could just be cartoon logic, but it could also suggest something deeper, that their world operates on a reset loop. A cycle, a world where consequences don't last. A simulation. Now I'm not saying Larva is secretly about AI or a broken reality, but think about this. The characters never age. The environment shifts unpredictably. The camera perspective often feels like surveillance, especially in sewer episodes, where angles look like CCTV footage. What if the Larva world is being observed? What if red and yellow are experimental subjects in a controlled ecosystem? And here's the biggest hidden detail almost nobody talks about. In early episodes, the sewer feels like a closed space. Tight, underground. But as seasons progress, the world expands dramatically. Cities, islands, large structures. It's like the boundaries are widening. That's unusual for a simple comedy. Most shows keep consistent settings. Larva keeps expanding. Why? One theory suggests that the show reflects adaptation. The worms evolve mentally. They experience new environments as their world grows, almost like consciousness developing. And finally, look at their relationship. No matter how much red and yellow fight, betray, or hurt each other, they never separate permanently. In dangerous situations, they always reunite. It's almost symbolic. Survival requires connection, even in chaos. So maybe Larva isn't just random slapstick. Maybe it's a metaphor about instinct versus empathy, fear versus optimism, survival versus companionship, in a broken, unstable world. Or maybe it's something even simpler and darker. Maybe we are the giants, watching two tiny beings struggle endlessly for food and safety, for entertainment. And they don't even know they're being watched. The next time you watch Larva, don't just laugh at the explosions and screaming. Look at the backgrounds, the shadows, the empty spaces, the silence. Because sometimes the deepest lore isn't spoken. It's hidden in what the show refuses to explain. And once you notice it, you can't unsee it.